welcome to Pennsylvania.
All right, thanks. That's a Pennsylvania welcome right there.
PenMar to PA 74.
Rattlesnake. Man. This came off a rocky mountain. There's a reason why they named it that. It is rocky. Lots of rocks. So coming off a rocky mountain, about 1.1 miles to Route 30. And after we cross that, a little bit of a climb. And about 1.5 miles to Caledonia State Park. And about 3.5 miles after that, we'll hit the Quarry Rock lean-tos, which is supposed to be spectacular. And I think I should be there no later than 5. Lots of thru hikers passing me by. They got their trail legs and they're zooming by. I make my way through Caledonia State Park. About 2 miles to Quarry Gap Shelters. And about 500 feet of elevation again. So, alright, closing in on a mile from the shelter. That was a pretty good climb. It's leveled out now. But from the Caledonia State Park, you hit the stairs and just, a couple hundred feet climb. Nothing like a good climb at the end of the day. It's been a good day of hiking. But I think grand total miles should be somewhere close to 15 and a half. So, good day. All right, on the trail, 7 a.m. Just leaving the Quarry Gap shelter. Nicest shelter I've ever stayed at. Pretty sure it's nicer than my first apartment. And like any gap, there's a climb out. So heading up. Beautiful day out. Met some cool people at the shelter. Thru hikers, out and about. Rip, Red, all hiking northbound, all crushing the mileage. And I met this kid from Poland who's here on that trail doing a 100-mile section. It was fun to talk to. Lots of good conversation at the shelter last night. Got to bed super early. I was in my tent, or I didn't stay in the tent, I stayed in the shelter again, because they were so nice. Had it all to myself. My little net baby. I think I was in my sleeping bag by 7:30, and slept till about 5 o'clock this morning, so definitely catching up on some sleep, which is good. So, left the shelter at 7 a.m. this morning, and hiking about 14 miles to where am I staying tonight? Tom's Run Shelter. Yeah, Tom's Run Shelter. So, all day to walk about 14 miles. And there's a shelter, Birch Run, then I'm going to stop at and take my first long break. It's about 7.5 miles. So that should be lunch. We'll see what we see along the way. Birch Run shelter. Out here, I don't know, maybe 10:30. So made some good time. So I figured to take an hour break here, just relax. I did 7.5 miles so far, and I left camp at about 7. So made some pretty decent time. The terrain was pretty flat, a little rocky, obviously. A couple of little uphills, but pretty much nice walking. So I was able to walk at a good clip, taking like a break here for like an hour or so. I'm gonna hang out, have some coffee. Alright, past Shipping Wreck Road, something like that, parking area. Walking through like this burned out section. That's the AT. Really level ground, up on a ridge. So, just about 4 miles to Tom's Run shelter. So, I don't know. I gotta make a decision. If all things hold, I'll be there at 2:30. That's awfully early to get into camp. So, Pine Grove Furnace State Campground is like another 3 miles past that. I was able to get a cell signal to see if they had like reservations available for a tent site, primitive site, and they do. So if I get there before 4, I go to the park office. If not, just go to the tent site and the caretaker. Caretaker's there, or there's check-in envelopes actually. Do like a self-serve. They said there's sites there, so that's an option. No, I guess it's going to be a game time decision. I think what to do is to get to the shelter and see how I feel. If I feel like I could press on another couple of miles, then that's what I'll do. It's good to have be able to be flexible with the schedule and an actual camp spot, because that's the limiting factor of water and a place to set up. So yeah, that's where I'm at. Okay, just almost stepped on a rattlesnake. Scared the heck out of me. And then like when I saw it, it rattled, and then I saw it, and then I was trying to stop my momentum because I'm going down like this rocky path, which let's see if you can see that behind me. I'm going down like this rocky path, and as I tried to like stop my momentum, I almost fell on it, And luckily I was able to put my weight back and fall on my ass on a rock, which felt really good. But scared the shit out of me. Rattlesnake. Oh, man. I'm awake now. I was just cruising right along. Kind of zoning out. I'm about a little less than a mile from that shelter. And I'm thinking about how I'm going to sit down, relax, drink some water, have a snack. It's about 2:30 and I'm coming up on the Tom's Run shelter. And I'm just planning to hang out for a little while. Then I decided that I would stay. After all, they had a really nice fire pit with chairs with backs. So, this is where I'm camping for the night. Decided not to hike on the other 4 miles to Pine Grove Furnace State Park. I set up and I got to chit chat with some people here. 3 ladies from New Jersey that always hike together. They were doing a section together, so I got to hang out with them and lots of through hikers. So it was fun. So I'm glad I stayed and didn't push on. Rested my body and stretched out real good. So tomorrow should be a good day. I'm going to try to push it like 16 miles tomorrow to cut off some mileage for the last day. So we'll see how that goes. All right, we'll see you in the morning. Back on trail. It's like 7:30. Packed up and heading towards Pine Grove Furnace. Just leaving Tom's Run shelter. Great night over there. Lots of through hikers and a couple of section hikers. 3 ladies from New Jersey. That was kind of cool. Got to chit chat with them a bunch. So hopefully another 4 miles will be at the park, and there's a museum, AT museum there, that hopefully will be open. Only 25 more miles to finish up this section, so hoping to do about 15 today. So I was originally going to do 11, but I think I can push. I feel great this morning. I think it was a wise decision to stop at that shelter instead of pushing on. Okay, so the plan is to go through the park and hit up the museum. And there's water all along the way, so I'm only carrying 1 liter of water, which is good. Less weight. The pack is definitely getting lighter as I'm getting through all my food. So hopefully I can dump my trash in the state park. We shall see. We're on PA 233. We're in Pine Grove Furnace State Park. Everybody's been talking about this place. I'm excited to finally see it. That Pine Grove State Furnace Park is huge. I mean, tons and tons of picnicking areas, stream, like pavilions, really cool snack bar, which I didn't go to, but just really nice place. A beach. So, passed through there. I've been on trail for back on like a trail because we were following like a wide road for a while. Back on trail for about an hour, which has been good. I saw my shuttle driver when I stopped at the restroom in the state park. He was outside picking somebody else up, so got to chat with him for a while. Nice guy. And it's about, I'd say about a little more than 5 miles to the James Fry shelter, where I was originally going to stay tonight, but I am going to push past there another 5 miles, to put me in a better position for the next day. Which is getaway day. So I should reach the James Fry shelter by 1 o'clock. I'll have a bite there, rest, get another liter of water, and make my way to my stealth site, which is right by a stream. So, and if I'm feeling really good, I can go past that point. I just need to pick up water. Alright, so it's about 1 o'clock, taking a break while I was at the general store in Pine Grove Furnace. I got these Fritos, last bag. So, I never eat Fritos except when I'm on the trail. Oh my goodness, that is so good. These are great. And did you know you can start a fire with a Frito? Yes, you can. There's that much fat in Frito. Here. My break for a while. Been back on trail for about a half an hour. We've been walking parallel to a railroad track, and we're just about to cross. So I went by the stream campsite where I was originally going to call quits, and it was a very nice site. It was about 4 o'clock, just as I had suspected, maybe even a little before. And I'm feeling good. My legs are feeling good. My feet. Usually that's what makes me stop. My feet are, tender, but nothing that screams I have to stop now. So the next shelter is about 4 miles. So it'll take me about 2 hours. So I'll be there by 6, and I can get all my camp chores done and everything in the light, and then get back and get to bed, and have a pretty short day tomorrow. I can't remember how many miles, but it should be less than 6 tomorrow. All right. Onward. Shelter. I'm at Alex Kennedy Shelter. It was about a 19-mile walk. And I think it was probably the hardest 4 miles of the whole trip. 19-mile day, biggest day ever on the AT. I sleep good tonight. It's like 8 o'clock, and I am having dinner. Just finishing up dinner, brushing my teeth, using a wisp. So I met a hygienist on the trail yesterday, and so I asked her, "Do you really need the toothpaste?" And she said no. She said, "You just need the mechanical abrasion." You heard it there, right from a dental hygienist.
Hello again.
Hey, what's going on, man? Morning, everyone. Last day on the trail. It's about 6:15. Packing up all my gear, having some coffee, and I got to bed at like 8:30. A couple more people rolled in after me. Through Hiker Oz, Point Man, and the Flip Floppers in the shelter. So got to chit chat a little bit, but mostly just ate, hydrated, and went to sleep. On the trail, 7:30. A little chilly this morning. It was like 50 degrees this morning when I woke up. Slept awesome. Last night in the woods. Yesterday was my biggest day yet, I think, ever of hiking. I hiked 19 miles. And I feel really good. So I am walking basically on somebody's farm. Kind of cool, the path just cuts right through here. It is wide open, there is not a cloud in the sky. I'm hiking along this freaking farmland, and I see Rip and Red, who they're throughing, and I've been running into them a lot on trail, and we camp together at Quarry Gap Shelter. I'm just hiking through, and they're coming south. They're slack packing. So it's kind of cool to run into them. I tell you, that's the AT. That's been the kind of experience it's been, which I think is, you know, something that, I don't know, that you don't realize how fun it is and how nice it is to connect with other people. Up on the car now. Another 20 minutes walk. And we are just about at the end of the trail. That completes this section of Pennsylvania. As always, thanks for joining. If you're enjoying the content, consider subscribing. Smash that like button. It helps the channel grow. And we'll see you on the next one.
PenMar to PA 74. Complete!